Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Violet. We are picking up from where we left off last time. We just got totally destroyed by Nimona again because somebody thought it was a good idea to challenge her again, even though I was pretty clear that I wasn't ready. In case anyone's wondering, that somebody was also me, but it feels better to have somebody other than myself to blame. So, if you're watching after the stream, I do want to remind you we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. You can also go to live.unexpectedlyrandom.com, which will get you to the same place. We are typically here Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time and Saturday and Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Time. So make sure you give us a follow over there on Twitch so we can send you a notification when we go live. And then follow us on Facebook and Instagram so we can update you anytime there's a change to the streaming schedule. That way you're informed and we're informed and it's a great day all around. Other than that, we have a TikTok and a Twitter if you're on those platforms and wish to follow us. And that's all the housekeeping I have. Oh, actually, this is more probably a stream thing, but I may have a sponsor coming up here, so that'll be pretty cool. It won't be this stream, but there's a good possibility that we'll have something coming up here. So I'm actually really looking forward to that. So without any further ado, let's get started. With who? Is that referring to the sponsor? If it is, that is still under wraps for now. We will have more information about that later on. Most likely not today. But as I finalize some details, we will I'll release it, and may even post it on Facebook and Instagram too, depending on how things go. So we are looking for a place to train and strengthen ourselves up because we are not strong enough yet to take on Nimona. Hey, there's a whatever that bird thing is. Mass outbreak. I think we're gonna go back to Alfornada because they seem to have relatively strong Pokemon in the cave there. And we can level up about as quickly as anywhere else. Can't technically go to Area 0 yet, which they have, they most likely have the stronger Pokemon there. But we have to defeat Nimona first. So let's go check out this den over here, see what's happening in it. It is a poison Tera type. Hey, there's one of those birds. It's an angry bird. Ooh, midnight form Lycanroc. Hello. There's an angry bird again. Alright. It's a poison type Dugtrio, 4-star. Poison type. What is strong? Probably Clodsire is better, because it's going to be immune to the poison effects. So we'll go ahead and challenge this Tera raid here, because we get a bunch of LP from it, and it's not stolen from the network, courtesy of Penny. And we'll probably catch it if we get an opportunity to here at the end, but otherwise we will mostly we'll take the items and stuff that we get from it. Clodsire is kind of adorable. Also, Dugtrio looks like he's had too much caffeine. Mud Shot. Ooh, that does not do enough. Might be in trouble here. I should probably cheer since I'm not doing that much damage. I'll go ahead and cheer and try and bolster everybody's attack. There we go. Ouch. That's not what I wanted. Three, two, one. All right. Not a shield. I don't like shields. Sandstorm, that shouldn't affect me. I don't think. I can terrestrialize. I'm like ground type, Tera type? I believe so. Yeah. That'll help. He looks even funnier with his funny hat. That did not do nearly enough. Oh, the terrestrializing animation? Yeah, it's pretty cool. And each type has a different style, like hat or whatever thing that they wear. Just like Dugtrio, he's got the skull and crossbones there. That's the poison type one. The flying one. The flying type one are balloons. And I'm not sure. I think the electric one is a light bulb, maybe. The rock type one is a like a coliseum. I'm gonna run out of time for this raid. That's gonna be fatal. Ouch. Well, Clodsire was not a good choice here. Well, the interesting thing with Tera types is they don't actually have to be the same or similar to the Pokemon's type. And I'll show you here in just a second once we get out of this cavern kind of what I'm talking about. They can be the same type, just like when I terrestrialized my Clodsire there, it was a ground type, Tera type. But if I go to the boxes, over here in box, is it 8? Yeah, box 8, I have Eevees with every different Tera type. There's a special event, and if you see there, this, the third line there, it says Tera type. This first one's a normal Tera type. They're all gonna look the same at this point. But each one has a different Tera type. Electric, ice, fighting, poison. So I went through and I collected one of every Eevee with a different Tera type. And possibly the more interesting thing about it is you can actually change the Pokemon's Tera type. So if you have a Pikachu, for example, which this one is a flying type because it was a special event Pikachu. If you have a Pikachu and it ended up having a fire Tera type and you wanted it to have an electric Tera type, so the attacks that you have are boosted because whatever its Tera type is, the attacks of that same type get a strength bonus when you're terastallized. So in this case, Pikachu's only flying type move that it has is Fly right now. I'm not sure if there's any others that it can learn or not. So that's the only move that actually has a bonus when you're terastallized. All the electric type moves aren't actually boosted at all. So in a case like that, there's a place, and I'm not sure exactly where it's at, but you can use a large quantity of items called Tera shards, which I believe are in here. Yeah. See, I've got all these Tera shards of different types. When you battle Tera raids, you get Tera shards from it. And it takes something like 50 Tera shards in order to change your Pokemon's Tera type. So it's like the Ice type. I think there was a special giveaway, and that's why I have so many of them. But you have to defeat all kinds of Tera raids in order to get those shards. So it's a neat mechanic. It's similar to, I don't know if you're familiar with like Mega Evolution and Dynamaxing. Yeah, 53 ice shards, right? But it's kind of similar to those two mechanics from previous games. It's just kind of a special quirk, I guess, so to speak. Is this a... It's a phony form. I'm looking for a teacup that has a hallmark on the bottom of it. Oops, I ran into it. That's a phony form too. Dynamax was sweet, yeah. It, especially like the Pikachu, because it was a callback to the original chubby Pikachu that everybody had, yeah. And he just goes, choo! It was great. I'm not sure if I guess I probably should battle him. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's see which one's gonna cause me the least amount of damage. Flamethrower. Mega Drain. Well, that was not effective at all. And one more flamethrower, which is funny because you'd think you'd want your tea to be hot. All right. Let's see. We were looking for. Don't bump into me. I just want to see if you have the mark. Something squeaked. You make it difficult to check your, Oh no, I ran into one. Is this a special one? I'm not gonna be able to tell, I don't think. Oh, wait. Almost. Maybe. Do you not think it has the mark? Oh, no it doesn't. It does not. Good thing it moved. So we can light it on fire. Sweet, Santa. No! Am I erasing this? Yeah. No worries. You want a terastallized bird? Okay, I can do that. And it's a fire Tera type, so we will go massively overkill with this flamethrower. And then just like that, it's all gone. The one drawback of the, I guess maybe to balance out the strength and everything of it, you can only use one Tera transformation until you go back to a Pokemon Center and have it recharged. Or enter a Tera den. Yeah, I can do Pikachu. Words. I can do Pikachu too. And show you the flying Tera type. So, but yeah, in order to recharge your Tera Orb, which is what allows you to do the Tera transformations, you have to visit a Pokemon Center and they'll recharge it for you. Just like that. Went ahead and charged up your Tera Orb. So, okay, Pikachu, go lead Pokemon, and we will go fight something. Something, hopefully, that's weak to Flying type. Oh, I guess we're fighting a teacup. Again. Alrighty. Terrasilize. This one's really cool. Yeah, we can run through all of them. Might as well. I like this one because it's a fun reference back to the original Pokemon Snap, where there was a Pikachu with the balloons flying through the map. You could take pictures of it. Oh no, not a nasty plot. We're not going to be around long enough for that to cause problems. Bonk. Pikachu said no, other than flying and fire. Yep. So we'll run back over here, and I do have to go back to the Pokemon Center between every single one to recharge. Yep, there was a surfing Pikachu as well, yep. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and... Oops. Just looking, there's the fire. Okay, so fire and flying. So here's the normal one. We'll just swap them for Pika. Should be fine. We're gonna end up getting destroyed several times because the Eevee is a lot lower level. Here we can fight a Darkspun, or that's not a Darkspun. The evolution is a Darkspun. Fido, that's it. Alrighty, Terrasilize, quick attack. It's a diamond! And then there's all the sparkles on the ground from the light shining through it. I'm honestly kind of impressed that it survived that attack. Yeah, we'll be swift. Oop, that's not gonna matter. Oh, that's the only reason we went first, was because we used quick attack. So we'll go ahead and switch to somebody else, since ultimately the goal here is to level everybody up, so... wrap this up pretty quickly here. No. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, we're not doing that yet. Really? This is not my first day driving this thing, even though it looks like it. Fly away! No, wait. Wrong button. Okay. After that interaction, Eevee really needs the heal too. Do water next, sure. That's the map, not the menu. This one. And we'll go, water is right there. And honestly, I don't know what the water one is. I know I've seen it a time or two. Probably not the flower, because the water is going to be weakness flower. I guess just Fido again. Oh, you And Tera still alive. And we don't have any water type attacks, so we'll just Swift. Oh yeah, that's right. It's like a water fountain. Didn't last long. Alrighty. Yeah, level 20 versus the level 43, it didn't really stand much of a chance. What type do you want to see next? Alright. Go... Oops. I guess I probably shouldn't. Slide over. You want ground type next. Here we go. And move that one up there, just so I can keep track of it. Move this one there. Oops. And then swap that with Pikachu so I know where we're at. Okay, ground type. Oops, I did not mean to sneak away from them. Yeah, I already healed up, I think. I don't know, we'll find out here in a second. Bennett, why not? I must have healed up. Okay, ground type. We don't have any ground type attacks, so we'll use Bite. Which probably will get taken out almost immediately, because Bennett's speed's going to be a lot faster. And this is the same one that Claude's Sire had. So it's got the earth on it, on its head. Oh, hey, it wasn't as effective as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, earth mushroom. Is Eevee going to win this? Nope. It was close though, because of it using Curse. Just jump in here and clean up really quick. Right, yeah, I thought for sure it was going to be a one hit and one and done sort of thing, but maybe it was less earth type and more of a rock. Alrighty. Next one. I guess we've kind of seen poison already, but we can certainly go again if you want to, because Doug Trio had the poison type one. Ghost type next. Okay. Let's poison. There it is. This one's kind of different, if I remember right, compared to most of the other ones. I may be wrong though. Swift. I'm gonna do Dragon next. Okay. Oh yeah, this isn't what I was thinking of. It's pretty neat. See, the ghost looks like the, what was it? Gen 2, I think? Before you get the Sylph Scope. In order to be able to see the actual ghost Pokemon when you explore the tower in Lavender Town. The image that shows up looks almost identical to that ghost on his hat. Because it's just a generic ghost Pokemon sort of thing when you interact with them before you have the scope. I think it's the Sylph Scope. Because it's the, or maybe it's Devon. No, the Devon Corporation is Gen 3? Maybe Gen 4, whatever Ruby and Sapphire is. Crunchy. Is it a clone or are we being watched? Okie dokie. Now Scarada, go clean up. Yeah, it was, I don't know if it's just because of the level difference or what, but yeah, it really was kind of a sad attempt at an attack. I'm gonna use a not very effective attack, though. Just in spite of him. Yeah, they surrounded me. Had me worried for just a moment there. Oh, there's a Sylveon somewhere in this area. Interesting. Okay, Dragon type is next. I don't remember what the Dragon type one looks like. Okay, this button. Fighting Dragon type. And there. Okay. Honestly... Oh. There it is. Look at that. A Sylveon. Paralyze. And quick attack. And this is actually probably a really bad matchup because I'm pretty sure Sylveon is fairy type. I may be wrong. But, oh, that one's big. Ooh. And I'm pretty sure one of the few things that Dragon type is weak to is fairy type Pokemon. Yep, that was super effective. Okey-dokey. Yeah. See, they had a special event, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, where they introduced Charizard into the game, because Charizard's not normally in this game. And I'm pretty sure it was a Dragon Tera type too, and I imagine that's a pretty cool combination, the big dragon hat and everything. Because he's kind of the iconic not a dragon. Okie dokie. Let's Meowscarada, and let's take advantage of this fairy terrain. Okie-dokie. Well, hello there. Bye. Do fairy next. All right. Go, the very last one in the line. Oops. Oops. I'll get there eventually. Go, and then that one. There's probably an easier way to do that, but that'll work for now. And then poison after this one. Okay. Flefkey. Boink. It's not going to do any damage, but we might as well use a fairy type attack. You missed. I didn't, because Swift never misses. Right, yeah, Cupid Eevee. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yep. Steel type super effective against fairy type. Oh, well, actually, Meowscarada isn't very strong against that, so let's go ahead and send in one of these toasty boys. And we will just melt the keys. How unfortunate. That's a Bombardier. The name of it just came to me. A Bombardier, like a bombardier. Bombardier. Yeah. The pronunciation of that may be weird, but it's got the word bird in it because it's a bird. And that's how 90% of the Pokemon are named. Although it's actually kind of neat to pull up the Japanese names of the Pokemon, which is essentially their original names, and see how they compare. Because some of them, like Pikachu, is the same in both English and in Japanese. Pronunciation's the same. But then other things like the Teddiursa family, Teddiursa and Ursa Ring and Ursa Luna, they are very, very different. I believe Teddiursa is Himeguma? Himeguma, yeah. And then one of the other ones, I think the final evolution is Gachiguma. And then I'm not sure what the second one is, but it's some iteration of Guma, because I believe Guma is the Japanese word or character for bear, if I remember correctly. So that was kind of a neat little thing to discover. Poison type. Okie dokie. And we zoom. Here we go. Gotharita. Gothitelle? Gothitelle. Gotharita is the final evolution. No, that is Gotharita. It evolves into Gothitelle. Tera still eyes. Have no poison type attacks, so we will just Swift. It's a dark type? Maybe it's pure dark? There's the skull and crossbones. Oh, that just hurts its speed. Defense, special defense. is like 2 damage or something. Psychic type. That's what it was. Electric next. Alright. We'll see it. Well, who wants to keep using non-attack type moves? Eevee might be able to take it out. That works. Wait. It's just negatively affected itself. Look at this. Stat changes. So my stats, it keeps running with the fake tiers. It keeps running my special defense down. But because it copied my stat changes, it also dropped its special defense. So, and yeah, that's why Swift did more of that last time, because this is a special attack. And that won't change anything, because it's the same stat changes that it already had. I can't make any guarantees about mods at this point. Honestly, I haven't even considered how I would facilitate a mod or even working with that kind of a thing. It'll depend on how things are going and whether a mod's even necessary. Because like I said, I've currently got Stream Elements, which manages most of my ouch. Eevee was so close to winning that though. I've got Stream Elements, which handles most of my as far as my profanity filters and that sort of thing, and it's also eventually, once I have a I'm trying to think of the word for it, but basically have a bot in the chat to do reminders for following and that sort of thing. Stream Elements has got all of that integrated, so I can set it up and kind of set it and forget it sort of situation. Okie dokie, let's eliminate this and move on to the electric one. I got eyelashes. I'm not doubting your ability or your experience whatsoever. I'm literally just not at a point to set up moderators. To be totally honest, that's the biggest thing where I'm at right now. And even, I mean, 20 followers or 20 subs, or I'm not sure whether it was followers or subs that you were using as the threshold, but either way, it's not really, it doesn't seem to me like a threshold that's going to cause a need for moderation. Because really what moderators are there to do is to help keep the chat civil and take care of people that are unruly or violating the rules of the particular stream or chat room. Because that's that kind of thing. Promoting things if there's something that needs promoted, but like I said, the Stream Elements has got a bot integrated with it. Well, that's the initial announcement. Here it comes up. Stream Elements announces that Unexpectedly Random is now live, streaming Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It announces the title and everything on it. So, for basic stuff, it handles it well, and for now, that's all I need. It's kind of handy because then nobody has to worry about it, and if like there's some time that if I did have mods sort of situation, and the mod or mods were gone or on vacation or something, I'd still have to have something set pick up the handle things in between those times too, so it works for now. Okay, got a electric type Eevee, or electric Tera type Eevee. See, part of the reason for lining up all the different types of, or Tera types of Eevee is I got to thinking once, because there's, what is it, 8 or 9 different evolutions. And I thought it'd be cool to have like a Vaporeon that had maybe like a fire Tera type or something to counteract any kind of a grass, because like Vaporeon being water is weak to grass types, so if somebody come into a battle with like a Venusaur or something just gonna destroy my Vaporeon, then I can just switch right into a fire Tera type and kind of bring the hurt on them. So electric type, electric Tera type Eevee. Gonna use Swift. It's the light bulb. That Eevee's got a big idea. Eat, sleep, school, game, homework, and repeat. That seems like a pretty full life to me. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you got going on. Klefki sure likes making the room weird. Oh no, I can't use Magic Room. Not that I had Magic Room as an attack. Let's try Bite, see if Bite does anything different. It's the same power, so it's probably going to do the same amount of damage. Or not. This Klefki's just going to be randomly doing this, or doing Magic Room and everything until right before I get it defeated, and then it's just going to waste my Eevee. See it showing now. Well, I do certainly appreciate the time you spend here with us on stream. There's no question about that. But mostly, like I said, it's just I'm not at a place where I'm ready to do mods for that, because it doesn't seem like it's needed, you know? We might actually take this Klefki out. Or not. Wow, that actually wasn't terribly effective. I mean, you got good at Rocket League and stuff somehow, didn't you? I've only been here for a very small part of that. I told you it was gonna wait until the last second to take me out. Well, that was the longest battle we've had yet with Tera type Eevee. That electric type was pretty solid. So it is good to have stuff to look forward to. There is an importance in having multiple hobbies as well, you know? I do appreciate you hanging out and everything, you know? But even if it's just, I mean, doing random challenges and stuff with like on, just like we started doing on Fortnite, switched over and did the themes that we do different guns and or different types of weapons or tool or whatever that way. You just gotta mix that stuff up sometimes, and you never know, you might get in a group with some random person and they just absolutely love your play style and everything that way. You can find other people to hang out with there. It's not always gonna be easy necessarily, but having multiple things to look forward to is a good thing. I mean, stuff like, of course, it's kind of winter now, so as far as hanging out outside or going to, see, when I was younger, we used to go down to the local creek. We'd hang out. There was some trees and stuff there, and do that kind of thing. We'd go down there for an hour or so, and just hang out, and sometimes we'd try and fish for crawdads and things, and it's just a matter of finding some things you parkour. Yeah, that was before parkour was a thing, but yeah, that you could do that too. There was some old stone structures that were built by the WPA, and the bridges down there too over the creek, that you could certainly do some parkour on. Just not the Office style of parkour, because that seemed rather dangerous. But just different things like that. It's just a matter of trying some new things and You never know, you may find something that's, see, just like that. You love to fish. You can fish during the winter, too, to a certain degree. It's a little more challenging, for sure. But once the ice and stuff freezes, or once the lakes and stuff freeze over, and gets well frozen, you can actually go out on the ice and do ice fishing and stuff, and it's super cold, but when you finally catch something, it's quite an entertaining time. Okie dokie, we've got electric type is completed here with the Eevee. Let's do ice type, that seems fitting. It's in here somewhere, right there. And then we'll do this, and we'll do that, and then we'll do this. There we go. That leaves us with 2, 4, 6, 7 remaining. Yep. Okay. Ice type, Tera type. I honestly don't remember what this one looks like either. I'm gonna guess and say it's probably pretty cool. Let's get the bird. Let's Bombardier. Bombardier. Yeah. Okay. Oh, almost like the diamond one maybe, but it's ice. Shards of ice all. It'd be cool if it was like swirling around it or something. I really don't know what it's gonna be though. We'll find out here in about 4 seconds. Maybe 6. Depending on how fast it transforms. Oh, it's just a big old snowflake. Not exactly what I was anticipating. That's gonna hurt a lot. Turns out ice type is weak to rock type. And just as quickly as it showed up, the ice Tera type Eevee has fainted. Okay, dokie. Play rough. Touche. Snowflakes are tiny ice shards. That reminds me, not too long ago, there was, we had, it was lightly snowing, and the snow was coming down, do grass next, okay. The snow was coming down, but each little snowflake was like twice as thick as it normally is. It was like thick snowflakes with 2 C's. So I was actually able to, I used a glove so I wasn't melting it right away, but I was actually able to take some really close photos of a few flakes, and they were super cool. They were so amazing. I think one of my stream announcements I used the picture of one of the snowflakes, and it was pretty. And of course, there's the standard: you'll never find 2 snowflakes that look the same. But I was certainly looking, trying to find any of them that would match, and then be able to photograph them together to prove it. It was cool. They were actually, because they were so thick, you could actually they would like almost thud when they came down, and when they land on stuff, you would hear them like click against things when they fell. It was crazy. Grass type. How did it end up at the end of the list again? Go ahead and move Pikachu up there. Move down to 6 more after this one. What state do I live in? Honestly, I'm gonna skip on that one. Just as a security thing for now. Not you personally, but because of the recordings and stuff. I'm in the Midwest. That's about as close as I'll deliberately reveal. But that's because it's consistent with my Central Standard Time. So I'm sure there's probably somewhere that I've mentioned it, but that's some of the stuff that I try to monitor closely, because I know some streamers and some YouTubers have issues with people doxing them, and I've been pretty careful about keeping locations under wraps as best as I can. Just as a safety thing. It's not really a major deal, but I would like to say there's not reasons for that to be a concern, but I know the world and how it is at this point, and there's definitely reasons to be potentially concerned about that. Yeah, that's right, battle. Lost where I was going there for a second. Bite, super effective. Let's see if we can actually get an attack off here on the ghostly Sinisty. Oh yeah, grass type. That's one that I've seen quite a bit, because Meowscarada's a grass type. That stings a little. Weak armor, boost speed. Nah, it's nothing about whether or not you would share. It's a combination of being that it's streamed on a very open internet platform, because anybody can access the VODs on Twitch, and then these recordings, I don't go through and reprocess them unless I absolutely have to. So it'll be pushed out to YouTube, and there's 266 people, bare minimum, that will have that handed to them at their inbox. So it's just one of those things that kind of manage it. Oh, I see. Yeah, I missed that part of your message. We'll see. I make no guarantees. That's one of my many guarantees, is that I make no guarantees. Wow, Eevee's holding on with 3. Wait, Eevee just defeated it. That literally just happened. That's the first one that Eevee's been able to take out. That's pretty cool. So maybe there's something to the grass Tera type there. Yeah. That's a win if I've ever seen one. Okie dokie. Now, up next we have... Rock, Psychic, Dark, Fighting, Steel, or Bug. do bug. Alright. We are ready to bug somebody with our Tera type. Zoom. Let's see. We really need a grass type. Oh, where's the Flabébé? There's a Flabébé around here somewhere. That's not a Flabébé. That's not a Flabébé. That's a Klefki. Those are Fido. They're not grass type. Maybe Flabébé is only active during the day. Bonk. I don't know what... Oh, that's what was hiding at the tree. I'm confused as to why the auto mod pulled that. I think I can allow that. That's odd. But that is definitely a state. I will give you that much. It's not in the Midwest. Alrighty. Terastallizing bug type Eevee. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey, look, it's a bug. Okay, that one's pretty fun. He gets antenna. I'm guessing because I have I've got the profanity filter set really high, so it may have pulled it because it sounds similar to certain words. I'm not sure, and it may have just been precautionary, which is kosher. I mean. Not the... Oh, don't put my Eevee to sleep. Oh, nice. Right. Good possibility, because it does sound very similar to that one. This bug-type Eevee is really hitting hard. Don't put Eevee to sleep. Nice. There's another win. And that one's even faster than the grass-type one. Rock on. Zoom. Right, yeah, it was back-to-back. Maybe these last 6 are all gonna be wins. Wouldn't that be pretty cool? And that wasn't even a good type matchup, to be totally honest. Bug versus Dark or Psychic, whatever it is. Oh, ye have little faith. What flavor of Eevee should we try next? Okay, that sounded incredibly weird. That was way more weird than I anticipated it being. We will just go ahead and do the Steel type. Ah, I missed it. Was one off. What one did I get? Fighting type. Okay. We are not eating Eevees, in case that's a question that comes up later. Steel type. What is steel strong against? Fairy type? Klefki. Klefki's is... Klefki's a steel fairy type, so steel's not going to be very good against it. Anyway, we shall try. Oh. It's a hatchet. That is big. Wow, that's a lot of steel. It's like the Halloween costume where you put the headband on and it's got the thing in your head. But it's like 3 times the size of the Pokémon. That's a little bit painful. Ouch. Well, he thought about it. But you see, Eevees don't have thumbs, and it's difficult to operate that without thumbs. Okay, let's go ahead and bring in the Fire Lion. I don't know why, but it just seems fitting that the lion would be fire type. It's just never, maybe it's... Yeah, that's true, you just swing your head down and smack it. But yeah, like, matching lions and fire type just, it fits for some reason. And maybe it's because Arcanine and Growlithe, which aren't technically lions, but they kind of remind me of lions. Oh yeah, fighting could be a good matchup for a lion type Pokemon. Or lion... Yeah, I guess it would technically be type. It's not like a attack type, but it would be like a physical appearance type would be lion. Yeah. And see, you could change the Tera type from fire to fighting. Precisely. Nice. And then you would have a fighting type lion. Eevee. So, if we do this right, I can get the right one. It's not that one. It's the next one. This one. Okay. Nope. It's this one. Yes. Okay. That's right, because I moved it over after we grabbed the one beside it. Yeah. Last time. Alrighty. This has been an Eevee exhibition. Fighting type has no effect on ghost type, so I probably shouldn't do that. Wait, maybe ghost has no effect on fighting type. I don't remember. We'll try it. It's one way or the other. I know normal type has no effect on ghost. And we don't actually have any fighting type moves, so we won't know until we get attacked by a ghost type. Right. There's no in between. It'll either be... Oh wow. That's kind of neat. It looks like is it... Well, that was a dark type attack and it didn't do terribly much. It kind of looks like, is it PewDiePie? That has the fist thing for his logo. Or yeah, like Machamp's, because he's got 4 of them. It's the PewDiePie Eevee. We're not gonna make it out of this alive. It's a pretty cool one. It's I'd say that one's up there pretty close to the dragon one too. I think it's a D instead of a T, and then you're there. Oops, wrong button. Swap it. Yeah, that looks right. Because I've heard people refer to him as Pewds. P-E-W-D-S, which I guess if it works. Go ahead and clean up this battle here. And we will... Oh, there's another Sylveon. It's not shiny, is it? I don't think so. Okay, with fighting taken care of, we now have Rock and Psychic and Dark and one other type, I think. We definitely have those 3, Rock, Psychic, and Dark. Do Dark type next? Okay. I think Dark type is the one I was thinking of when we did Ghost type, and then Ghost type wasn't what I was thinking of, so yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's the Dark type one, which happens to be the next one in line, and those are the last 3. Dark, Psychic, and Rock. So we'll scoot Pikachu over here. Yep, Psychic and Rock is left after this one. Boing! Well, we're doing a Dark Tera type, so we're strong against Ghost. We Rock type next, alright. So, we'll go ahead and... Oh. Well, this is awkward. This Eevee, not only is it level 12, but it has no effective attacks, like damage-causing attacks. So, I guess we're gonna... Oh, I probably shouldn't mess with its accuracy. Yes, we've been recording for an hour and 18 minutes. I'll wrap up the Eevees, the Eevee Tera type exhibition, and then I'll cut the video, because that'll make a decent kind of a Eevee showcase video. So this was the one that I was thinking of. It's kind of a different looking thing. It's like stained glass almost, but it's kind of a super... Honestly, it kind of looks like Banette's face there. It's very similar. So we're gonna not do Sand Attack because I don't really need to make its accuracy any worse. And there we go. Yeah, this is Dark type, Tera type. That's true, it does look like Gengar. Yeah, because like Banette's got the pointy thing on its eyes, but Gengar's got more the rounded eyes like that and the pointy smile. I think. Yeah. I don't know if I have a Gengar in here yet. I have a Ghastly, I believe. Anyway, we will clear up this one, then we'll switch to the Rock type Eevee. Her rock Tera type Eevee. And then we'll go Psychic. And hey, we're leveling up, which is also good. Because it turns out fighting another champion ranked trainer is quite difficult. Even more so than defeating the top ranked champion trainer. Yeah, words. I mean, there's 18 different ones, so even if it takes 3 minutes per match, and just the switching back and forth is basically, I may have already healed, but switching back and forth is basically a minute or two worth of time, because this is a little bit tedious on the healing everybody thing. But it'll be a really good kind of exhibit video for putting over there on YouTube. So switch from here. Almost looked like my lights flickered a little. That could be interesting. Next is rock type. So we'll move this one, then we'll do this one, then we'll do that one. We are good to go. Boing. Sorry, Pokemon League rep, I didn't mean to jump on your head. It was totally an accident. Let's see, rock type. Is this a, nope, that's a phony form too. Oops, ran into it. It might be even cooler than that. I remember what it looks like, so I'll leave it a secret for you, but it's a pretty nice one. It's not just a rock, it's an entire coliseum. It's like, it's not Athens. Basically the stereotypical meeting place of all the Greek gods and goddesses. Anytime there's a cartoon or something about them, they've got this big like Parthenon sort of thing that it's not just a rock. Oh, are you talking? It's just a stupid boulder. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. A rock! Oh, the pioneers used to drive these babies for miles. Is that where you're going with that one? I may have just revealed a lot about myself with that quote. I may be a major SpongeBob fan. There, it's out there. The entire world knows. There's no taking it back. Well, rock type Eevee's pretty solid. It is indeed a whole coliseum. I have a quote attributed to me now. I feel special. I've made it as a stream. This is the happiest day of my life. It is a really nice Tera type, though. dun, 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 dun. And for the next one, I'll give you a choice of either psychic or psychic, or if you want, we could do psychic. Hey, it just adds to the randomness, you know. And I mean, I've said from day one, this is about having fun first. I'm here to have a good time and enjoy what I'm doing, and then from there, if I can finally get to where I'm doing this full time, then that's phenomenal. Okie dokie. Last but not least, and certainly still last, we will do Psychic type, Tera type, Eevee. Which would coincide with the Espeon evolution, if I remember correctly. Let's see, who is Psychic type going to match up well against? Eeny, meeny, miny, Duxbun. Oops. Bumped into the Fido. Swift. Yeah, if I get to full time, it'll be longer streams. It'll be more content, more games, more fun stuff. Yeah, all that. I mean, if you think about it, if you take a 40-hour-a-week job and did it run? What just happened? Did it run away? I didn't know that it could run away. You take a 40-hour-a-week job, and if you replace it, oh, and I can't re-terrestrialize. Oops. Replace it with a different job, in this example, streaming, then you've got 40 hours to potentially dedicate to that. So, yeah, I'd love to do longer streams and that sort of thing, but right now, between work until 6 and then taking basically lunch break between the two to come over here and hop on and do whatever we do here, and then go for a couple hours here, and then especially on top of all that, working on renovating the house. It's a lot of hours involved, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, to be totally honest, if I was facing up against this tiny little fox and a giant purple eye just appeared on top of its head, I would probably run away too. So I can't really say that I blame him. Oh, that's what he did. He used Roar. Because Roar ends the battle when you're in with a wild Pokemon. Forgot about that. I believe that is the last of the Eevee Tera types. So we can go ahead and swap Pikachu back. I am a custodian, so so I get to do all kinds of cleaning. I also mow the lawns during the summer, and I shovel snow during the winter. Like yesterday and today. Spent all day yesterday. That was why I ended up canceling the stream yesterday, was because I was exhausted after doing snow all day. But then we got more overnight, so today got to spend the first part of the day. Yes! I've been waiting for that for quite some time. I now get Wanda back. But yeah, I spent a good portion of the day moving snow again today. And then it was back to cleaning. So it's nice because it's super flexible, and I kind of... Well, it wasn't actually Fortnite yesterday, it was Genshin Impact. Because I forgot that I had moved things around and I lost that in the shuffle. Once I slipped Rocket League in there. I appreciate it. So that's what the weekends are cool, because it's a to be determined gaming thing. So depending on how things are going, if there's special events or whatever going on, then different games can be played. So, but that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I appreciate you guys for watching. We will continue the stream after this. We're just going to wrap up this video. Those of you watching over there on YouTube, thank you for watching. And make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, because we would be happy to produce more content that you enjoy. And probably also some content that you don't, because we're just having a great time over here. But we do appreciate you hanging out. Make sure you jump on over to twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom and give us a follow so we can send you a notification when we go live. And then you can join us on Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time, and Saturday and Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Time here in the live chat. And make some noise, and hey, depending on the day, we might be able to mix some of you into some of the matches, depending on what game we're playing. We've got an Instagram and a Facebook that I would certainly recommend you follow, because that's where we post any changes to the streaming schedule. There's also a TikTok and a Twitter if you're on those platforms and wish to follow us. Other than that, that is all I have for this episode, and we will catch you in the next one. Till then, stay random.